Great to have you here on WKYT, and it is that time of year when college students and their parents are trying to figure out how much to cram and how much they can cram into a dorm room or a small apartment because it's off to school. Liz Toombs of Polka Dots and Rosebuds Interiors spent the summer decorating some Greek houses on college campuses around the country, and she joins us now with some advice on things that will fit well into a small space. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
So this is a challenge, but you say it really can be done very tastefully.
It can be done, and you want to make sure that you make this space a personal space. You know, there tend to be a little void of color and the furniture is lacking personality. So we try to help folks figure out how to infuse some personality into the space. So we were able to do a model dorm space at Ohio University and have a few photos to share. But some of the main things to focus on are mixing patterns, that it's okay to mix patterns. And the main place you get to do this is on bedding. That's the one kind of soft place you can bring in your own pieces into the space, and on a desk chair possibly. And then don't be afraid to play with color, because as I mentioned, usually they're just white or cream colored boxes, and you need to infuse a little bit of color to that, whatever your color choices may be. So don't be afraid to get a little colorful. Sometimes if you're sharing the space with a roommate, you want to coordinate.
Yeah, it probably requires a little discussion, doesn't it?
It can, not always, but just if you're not going to discuss it beforehand, you have to be okay that one side of the room may have this color and pattern and the other side has this, but that's okay too.
So when people go out and they decide that, you know, okay, this is the size room they're likely to have, what is the first thing they should do as they start their checklist? Well,
obviously, because the furniture is provided, you need to make sure that you understand what size the mattress is, because now at UK you're getting a lot more of these extra long full-sized beds, so that's different than the days of the full twin, or the extra long twin, excuse me. So you want to make sure you understand your bedding size and get the appropriate size, and you need to understand the storage options that come to you, because if you don't have a great closet or underbed storage, you have to get creative and figure out what items you can bring in that will offer you storage, because there's never going to be enough no matter what you do.
What kind of time frame do you think people should set aside both before they arrive on campus and once they get there?
Oh goodness, it'll probably take a day or two once you're on campus to get everything set up, and then I say the earlier the better once you can gather that information about the dorm room, because the more time you give yourself to find items that will fit in there, the better it will be. So at a minimum, I would say 3 months of planning, but if you can do more, then do that.
All right, and avoid the mistakes, right?
Yes, try to, yes.
Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it, and happy back to school.